Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Aquarius. Okay, that's a lot to start with, but we'll see where that's going. Okay. Kind of excited for you. Oh, you're planning. My first thought is you're planning. When it's the right time to do something. When's the right time to do something? That's my first thought. Like, okay. Okay. Something is stagnant. Very stagnant. It feels like it goes a long time where nothing really progresses. You got the stagnant card here, or the Hanged Man. I'm just feeling like it's stagnant. Like, really just like stagnant water. You know what I mean? Where it's just hanging out there and it's like it's gross. We got to do something with it, but nobody wants to do anything with it. You're just kind of like, something needs to change here. Now you got friendship. You got friendships connected with this, and you got health. So it's kind of like the reason this situation is stagnant is because a connection you have with someone else, you're not you don't really want to shake it up, because you're like, when I shake it up with this person, or it seems like it's a person, it just goes negative. The question is how that goes negative, because I'm getting like a shutdown feel. So the situation is stagnant because you care about somebody, and you're just kind of like, whenever I try to push forward, it either goes south or it just gets really distant. When I say south, it means like something goes bad. Like it's almost like, throwing a cake on a floor, like that type of bad. When I feel distant, it's almost like the cake is locked inside some type of cabinet or something. You can't get into it. That's what I mean by distant. So that's the difference between like south or distant. Like it goes bad, like somebody throws the cake on the floor, can't use it now. Or somebody locks it away in a cabinet, and that's distant, like you can't get to it, and it's just nothing you can do with it anyway. So that's why the situation is stagnant, but you care about it. With friendship and health, this is somebody that you like and you care about, you just can't seem to do anything with them. Now, they have their own problems is what I'm getting here. They may be caught up in their own problems. You want to help them, you want to be like, come on, let's do something. Let's not just sit here and smolder over it. Let's not just stew in something that's just making you feel worse. Let's go do something. That's what you want to do. It just doesn't seem to happen. It just backfires. It just doesn't happen. For some reason, things move forward, but I feel like it's temporary is the problem. Creativity comes in the environment. Whoever you're trying to work with that you're having a hard time with in this respect, they want to do something. They have some type of idea. They'd like to do this or they'd like to do that. It is definitely half-baked. It's almost like they want to go snowboarding, but they really don't have the equipment. I feel you kind of like, snowboarding? You want to do snowboarding? Well, we can rent equipment. I know this place we can go. We can rent equipment. Let's go do it. Because you're kind of like, whatever it is, you're kind of like, let's just do it. Because one, you're sick of just sitting there doing nothing. You're sick of the situation going nowhere. You're just fed up with that. And two, you're like, I need to take advantage of this opportunity while it's here, because you know full well it's temporary. So as long as this person seems to be moving, let's do it. So you got courage and you got the victory here. Kind of like, you are pushing your luck a little bit. You're pushing your luck a little bit, but I feel like it's working. Okay, come on, get in the car. We're going to go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I made the plans. Let's go. Come on, let's go. They're going. They're not digging their heels in. They're going. You're like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. And you're off and running on this. Something new starts. This is an energy that usually you have a difficult time getting moving, though, just to be fair. But you do get it to go. This is moving forward. They say they want to do something. You're like, cool, let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's go. Here we go. When this happens, it seems like it starts well. This is face down. This fell out of the deck when I was shuffling. There's this person, I feel like they might have some serious problems when I'm seeing these two cards. Because they do like it. Whatever it is they're doing, if we're going to use the snowboarding just for an argument, they like it. They do like it. But when I'm seeing beauty back here, this card goes different ways depending on what's connected with it. Sometimes the beauty card is definitely that card, though, of somebody challenged to see their own beauty, just to see their own self-worth. And I'm getting like this person is just like, they seem to be going over in their head something. Something seems to be going off to the side here. And all of a sudden, the situation becomes very hard for them, very difficult. But it's something happening up here. I feel like it's beyond their control. I don't know what that means beyond, like, it could be clinical. Like, it could be I don't want to say just depression, like clinical depression. I think, is that the one? There's probably a lot of them where you just, like, they can't pull themselves out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Not without at least some type of therapy is what I'm getting. It's not just snapping out of it. Even if they need more D vitamin or something like that. And it doesn't have to be depression. It could be anxiety. Something is holding them down to where, even though they like this and they're enjoying it, they get caught up in their own mind and they just, all of a sudden they can't do it. It's really difficult. But this is face down, which is telling me there's not going to be a conversation where you're going to be able to say, oh, I see where that went off to the left there, or off to the right, or wherever, or fell off the table. I see where that fell off the table. There's not going to be a conversation where you see that. It's just going to be a point where this person seems like they're having a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden they don't want to do it anymore. Because I feel like you're confused by this. You got the Four of Pentacles popping in with the imagination, in the sense of, like, all of a sudden you're back to where you were. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like, is dragging forth that Hanged Man energy. Kind of like you're back at square one and you're like, I don't understand. You're trying to figure it out. And you're kind of like, I don't know what happened. Is there something I can do to make this come back? You try to have conversations with this person. You try to figure out, like, what do I need to do to revitalize this? We were moving forward. It was good. I liked it. You liked it. What was the problem? The imagination on your side is like you're trying to figure it out, but that's all you have. Your imagination. You don't have anything to really build off of. Unless you know about this person's history, maybe you can connect with, like, the emotional instability here, because I feel like it's emotional instability. Take it with a grain of salt, but that's what I'm kind of feeling. Because literally they walk away from what was going good. They got the Six of Swords here, like they're just kind of abandoning the whole situation, because even though they liked it, it became overwhelming for them and they just ditched it. They just flat out ditched it. The thing is, they want something else to come forward. They did like it, and they do want to return to it, but something is throwing them off. Now, they have somebody, if this is going to get better, there has to be some type of self-work. Therapy, even if they're reading books, self-help books, and that's leading them to a place, something has to happen here. Something has to happen here, because I'm getting grace on their side, and I'm getting fertility coming in later. They seem to realize that this situation is out of their control. It may start where they're just researching a situation and trying to understand what's going on with them. Maybe you need to encourage that. Be careful. I don't know. I'm nervous about that. Because I feel your connection isn't, like, they do this very privately. They're not sharing with you what they're doing. But grace leading into fertility is telling me they're figuring out that this is beyond their control, and they need to find a different way to handle this. Farrell, stop. Farrell! It's going better. It is going better. They're coming forward with a different idea. I don't know if this person is getting help all on their own. They might be doing self-help books. They're trying to figure out a better way to handle this situation. Because I feel like they're coming at you again with a whole new idea, coming right out of the blue, coming in quick. This is what they want to do. They're excited about this. This is something new they want to do. Abundance with the Eight of Wands is telling me they have a new idea and they're coming at you quick. All of a sudden, out of the blue, a couple months might pass before this happens, just to be fair. They're coming at you again. I want to do this again. I want to do this now. And you're wondering if it's really going to be worth it. This person comes at you again. They want to try something new. They want to try something different. Your first response is the Five of Cups. How long is this going to last? Like, it's almost kind of like, you know, it's like staying above water for like 5 seconds and then going back under. It's kind of like, how long is this going to last? I guess I should make it the best I can. At first you're wondering like, oh, what am I, like literally the person's face on this card, like they look kind of like, oh boy, how far are we going to get with this? You do want this to get better, but at the same time, you want to be hopeful, but you want to be realistic. And you're just like, well, I guess as long as it lasts, I guess we should go with it. But you're Aquarius. Even though that might be your first response, and I think it is, from what I'm getting from this reading, you got all this coming in after. And I really like this card the most. Organization. What you're trying to do, and I think this is good, you're setting up a schedule, you're setting up commitments down the line, and you're kind of going, oh, well, if you want to do this, I'll do this on these terms. I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, but that's what I'm feeling, and I feel like this, the way I'm getting is the outcome is very good. I'm just going with it. I'll do this, but you have to commit to this for 6 months. And every, whatever, like maybe 15th and 27th of the month, or every Monday, or every, whatever, you're making a schedule. For this 6 months, you have to do it like this. I'll do this if you tell me you will stick to the schedule and you'll stick to this for 6 months. Because you got prosperity, organization, and the Chariot. You're like, I'll go forward full board. I'm all about it. But this schedule, if you agree to the schedule, and I can trust that you'll respect that, okay, I'll do it. But those are my terms. Those are my terms. And I feel like this is how you're coming in. That they want it. They're all about it. I do think this seems to put you in an advantage point. This is going to get you your best outcome. Now, there's different ways this can go after this. But at the very least, there's a positive. On the other side of this, it's positive. I don't know what's going to happen because it's a general read, not for nothing. It's going to go per your situation if this is hitting so far. Either it's going to get to the other end and this person's going to start going in a better direction, or if it becomes too much, you seem to figure out what it is, and a new opportunity comes out of it, because prosperity is here. Prosperity, to me, is a little bit stronger than abundance. Abundance seems like that's now. Prosperity is more long haul, more in the future. Not just now, but long haul. Like, prosperity happens now, and this is where you have prosperity in your old age, like that type of thing. Like you're all taken care of. Abundance is more now. Like, I'm taken care of now. I have a lot now. That's the difference. So, because that's how they're going into this. Like, right now, they feel really good. Right now, they feel like they can succeed. You're setting this up to prosper later on down the road. How that's going to prosper, it depends. Even though you're setting up the schedule, it's like, even if it goes off schedule, it seems like a different opportunity presents itself, and you can use that where needed to get change to happen here. All right. I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.